Give it to me, baby.
All right, everybody, we're riding right now. We are sitting inside of a 2018 Tahoe Premier with the RST package on it, okay? If you're not familiar with the RST package, basically this Tahoe is a Premier, but it's kind of blacked out. It's got 22-inch wheels and supposedly has a tuned engine or suspension or something like that. I'm still learning about it. It's my first time actually touching one today, and I just got done doing a full in-depth video on this. And I figured, hey, here's a bonus video for some of y'all out there that want to watch. I'm going to show you this compared to the other ones out here, and talk about some things on this vehicle compared to other vehicles out there in the marketplace right now. Because let me tell you right off the get-go, this is a pre-owned car. It's a 2018 with 775 miles on it, and it's, first off, it's being sold for $64,900. So if that's what it's being sold for as a used car, what in the world do you think this thing costed new? $70,000 maybe? Probably so, okay? So I'm gonna show you a few things. I'm not knocking Chevrolet at all. I mean, I love Chevy cars. They're great looking vehicles. They're solid and all that, but for that kind of money, there's a lot of stuff missing on this vehicle that it should have, so stay tuned. So here's the outside of it right here, okay? Now again, this is a Premier. We did a review on the 2018 Tahoe Premier last month, okay? Some of y'all, I put in the title how much the car was. Some of y'all said, holy moly, I would never pay that much money for a Tahoe, right? Well, here's one that's used, okay? A customer bought this vehicle maybe a week or two ago, okay, from us. They had us order this vehicle. They had to have the Premier with the RST package on it, right? They had to have it. The people a week or 2 weeks later call our store back and say, we got to trade it in. We hate it. We don't like it. Well, according to the manager inside, the reason they didn't like it is because the way it drives with those 22-inch wheels on it. I guess supposedly it just didn't ride as good as just a regular LT Tahoe. So they traded in and got an LT version Tahoe, or maybe just a regular Premier. But basically, from what I was told, it's something to do with those 22-inch wheels. The ride quality wasn't there. I don't know. The manager says this thing's got, you know, some kind of suspension or an engine tune or something like that. I can't really tell the difference from this to the other one, so that's why I want to walk around it and take a look. Okay, let's just look real quickly here. Here's a Tahoe. Let's see here how much it costs. Here's a 17 Premier, two-wheel drive. That one's four-wheel drive, but I mean the price on this one's $68,000. That's a used one for $64,900. Okay, had to be 70 grand plus for that vehicle right there. Again, four-wheel drive, loaded to the gills, right? Well, here's a few things I want to tell you what I'm a little bit upset with Chevrolet even going into 2018. I hope they fix this stuff in 2019, 2020 when they start doing redesigns. First off, $70,000+ Tahoe doesn't have panoramic glass sunroofs, okay? Just a regular sunroof up top. It doesn't have that. It does have rear DVD, but Chevrolet, can I tell you something? About every kid in America right now has a tablet, a smartphone, some kind of an iPad, something like that. I don't think kids are really concerned with this up here. If they want to play video games in the car, they can play Minecraft right there on their tablets, okay? So y'all need to really add in a nice panoramic glass sunroof up top, because my kids, they ride around in a Volkswagen Atlas all the time that's got a big old panoramic glass sunroof, and they love the sunroof and love having their tablet in their hand, okay? So I think the Chevy needs to do something with that. Sacrifice this for a beautiful glass roof up top. That's just my thoughts. I do like the captain row seats. I think that's great. But let me tell you a few other things I'm concerned with, okay? On the Tahoe. If you want rear room in the back of a Tahoe to store stuff in and still be able to pick people up and put them in a third row seat, you got to have a third rows down to really store anything in the back of the Tahoe. I mean, once you take these seats and bring them back up, okay, which I do like these power buttons, that's pretty sweet, but that's what you got for room. I mean, if I'm at the grocery store and I got kids in the third row, kids in the second row, I don't got a whole lot of room really for groceries if I got to go to Sam's Wholesale or something, okay? So again, I think they need to add more room in where you don't have to necessarily buy a Chevy Suburban. A little bit of storage down there, but again, you got to go up to a Suburban to get a ton of room in the back. Again though, you're not going to have people in the third rows all the time. Second complaint I have, here's a $70,000+ vehicle that only has one camera, a backup camera. There is no cameras on the mirrors, okay? There is no camera up front on this one. So you don't get the 360 camera view with this Tahoe here that's basically a new car over 70 grand. What in the world? I mean, again, I can go buy a brand new VW Atlas SEL Premium for 56, 58 grand, and it's loaded to the gills, captain row seats, cameras, LED front headlighting, everything on it, okay? So you're buying this because you like Chevrolet. That's the whole deal with that. And you'll sacrifice some of the nice extras that you could get on other vehicles out there. Other than that, everything's nice. I love the heads-up display. There's not a lot of brands out there you're going to get a heads-up display other than Mazda, probably on their CX-9 or maybe an Expedition. But you got the OnStar, okay? That's a given. That's nice to have. You got the start-stop engine button, dual climate control. You got heated and cooled seats. You got the vibrating seat. You know, if something's in your blind spot or something like that, or you're backing up too close, your buttons start vibrating. It really kind of freaks you out the first time you feel it. All right, let's test out the third row seat. I got to do it. I mean, I want to see what we got going on. So if I want to get to the third row, I could go this way and cut through, but being a grown adult that's, you know, that I'm about 6'1", first off, that doesn't do that for me. How do I get to the third row, right? How do I do it? Where is, there we go. Okay, you got that. Okay, so there's a button right there, and that opens that up just like so. Then we can get back here. Now one thing that's cool is I like how it kind of elevates. That's pretty sweet, okay? Okay. Now once I'm back here, let's get the headrests up. There we go. Now I like how that does that little number. That's pretty cool. You even got coat hangers in the back third row. That's interesting. Rear air. You got this. Cup holders. You got a power outlet. Very nice. Same over here, but just one cup holder over here. Okay. I like the button. Let's see how the third row is though. Legroom wise. I mean, my knees are touching. Okay. So even though it's elevated, that does not really help all that much with legroom. Headroom's fine. I mean, there's a ton of room for head. We're fine with headroom. LED lighting's nice up top. You know, I mean, technically you could get like this right here and be comfortable and just say, man, I'm enjoying life riding in the back of a Tahoe Premier with the RST package, right? So that's pretty good. Now, you can't be safe back here with your legs like this with your seatbelt on. But again, you can be comfortable like that. And if you really want to get jiggy with it, this is probably the best seat in the house. Okay, I'm 6'1". That's the best seat in the house right there. Legs stretched out. So that's a good, nice advantage of having a captain row seat. The kids are here, you're in the back, right? Pretty good. And if you got the movie on right there, that's nice. I guess that is nice. Anyways, we're about done today. I've filmed a lot of cars today, so stay tuned on the channel. We got a lot of videos coming up. We got a Ford Raptor coming up. We got all kinds of good stuff. But getting out is not the easiest with that elevation going on. You definitely gonna want to grab this handle to get out. There we go. And then once you do that, just do that. Pretty easy. All right, so again, it's a good looking vehicle, it is. But the question today is it worth over $70,000? I will look it up when I get home and see what this car retails out for with that package on it, and I want to know right now from you, would you pay that much for that vehicle with the options it's got on it? I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I didn't cover, okay? And I know some of the other SUVs out there might not have the big V8 up under the hood, okay? That's definitely worth something. But again, is it worth what it's asked for as a new vehicle, okay? You see the price has been dropped to $64,900, but 68 grand for a brand new one over there. Anyways, there you go. Somebody bought this And they, whoever did, and they traded it back in a couple weeks later, they possibly lost a few, maybe more than a few $1,000s doing that one. So make sure before you buy a car that you pay attention to what it is, watch reviews, be informed, okay? Make an informed decision before you go buying something and then having to trade it back in a week or two later. That's not smart at all, okay? So make sure you do that and make a good decision. If you buy something like this, keep it, okay? Because if you go trading it back in, it's not the dealership's fault if you start losing thousands of dollars. Once the car is titled, there is a price online with NADA.com or Kelley Blue Book, and there's a trade-in value, and that's what you're gonna get for it, okay? So have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. All right, so the main thing I'm thinking of right now, a little bonus clip here, does it have some kind of beefy horsepower? Ooh, it does got some power. I mean, that V8 has got some get up to it, okay? That's definitely for sure. I mean, you don't even get a mirror in here that's like on the new Traverse that's all LCD screen. I mean, again, we're talking $70,000+. I mean, your new Traverse has got more high-tech technology on it than this does. That's really upsetting Chevrolet. It really is. I mean, that tells me the manufacturer is just putting what they got on these vehicles at the warehouse, at the factory, and they're not putting the extra new tech stuff on the new vehicles. They'll wait and do that when the new body style comes, basically. But I mean, man, you gotta think people are spending lots and lots of money on these things. Anyways, feels like a regular Tahoe to me, but I didn't get it on the road. I didn't get to light it up, right? Man, but it definitely is a beast. Here's your backup camera though. I mean, that backup camera, that is outdated, folks. That is, you're talking, that's old technology with that camera. For a 2018 model, that is old technology, folks. Okay? Again, I can't wait to get in the new Ford Expedition and see what that's going on for 2018. I'm really excited about that. All right, if I didn't say it earlier, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. And again, for my channel to really get anywhere one day where I have a couple 100,000 subscribers, y'all gotta hit the like buttons. If you don't like me or don't like my commentary, then I get it. But I mean, if you enjoy it, hit the button, hit the subscribe. I upload every single day of the week. I'm working hard, okay? I've been working hard for years on this, but 2017, I really started drilling down every day. So I'm trying to earn it. I'm almost to 5,000 subscribers. Help us hit over 5K subscribers. And maybe by the time you're watching this video, maybe we're already at 10,000. Who knows? I do appreciate everything y'all do, though, and every person that watches. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.